Well, reactions and well wishes are still pouring in right now for Alex Trebek as the longtime Jeopardy host announcing here today that he is fighting stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, many people are still trying to get a grasp on what that diagnosis actually means.
And for that reason, we're joined tonight by medical expert nurse Alice Benjamin to provide a little bit more insight into the situation. And it said stage 4. What does that mean?
Yes, so when it comes to pancreatic cancer, it's the fourth leading cause of cancer death. And stage 4 is basically the most advanced stage of cancer. Basically, the stages go from 0 to 4. And when we progress higher in the number, that usually means that it's spread to the lymph nodes, it's spread into the bloodstream, and it's spread and invaded other organs of the body.
Is there a screening for this?
Unfortunately, there is not. So with pancreatic cancer, it's an organ that's deep into our body, very difficult to detect problems, and there is no annual screening for this. So unless you are someone who has high risk factors, family history, we typically don't see you in the hospital or our doctor's office until you already present with symptoms.
And we don't know what his symptoms were, but what are some symptoms?
So some of the symptoms would be you would have abdominal pain or pain that radiates to your back. You'd have dark colored urine, light colored stool, unexplained weight loss. And if you've had any blood work, you might see your white blood cell count off a little bit. But they're very subtle, and generally people just kind of, push it to the side and you wait. And so when you wait that long, because you don't know what this is, that's why we usually don't see this until it's advanced. The pancreas works well in the background. We don't know it's doing its thing, but it's doing its thing. So when we have problems, usually it's already at the advanced stages.
You know, he himself said in his message that the prognosis is not encouraging, but he says he's hopeful that he can beat it. What are the chances of him actually seeing this through?
Unfortunately, pancreatic cancer has a very poor prognosis. 25% of people will not survive beyond a year, and less than 5% in 5 years. Now, I know he's actually can be very inspiring to some people. I know he said that he's wanted to continue to work and all of these things through that, and I actually would encourage that for him. If that's where his passion is, if that's what brings him joy and is his purpose, that can actually be therapeutic during the process, because the treatment that he's going to undergo, the chemotherapy, that can be taxing on the body. It's going to be very important that his family, his friends, and his communities, surround him and support him, and he continue to stay in best spirits.
I've done stories on people who have had pancreatic cancer and have survived through multiple surgeries. What is the difference between that and a stage 4 prognosis in Alex Trebek's case?
Right. So I mentioned there are different stages of cancers. So the lower the number is, the more localized it is. So that is someone who may be more of a candidate for surgery, where we can actually remove the tumors, the nodules, or the cancer, and it's gone. However, as you progress in stage 2, 3, and 4, it's spread to other parts of the body. So we can no longer contain the cancer. So even if we did surgery, it really wouldn't change the outcome because it's already spread to other parts of the body.
You talked about chemotherapy being part of his treatment plan. This will not completely get rid of the cancer. Will it slow it down? What will it actually do?
So chemotherapy, what it can do in his situation is it can slow down the progression of the cancer, and as well, it may alleviate some of the symptoms that he's feeling. So, but again, chemo in itself can be very taxing on the body. Yeah. People nauseous, vomiting, losing weight, and those type of things. So it's a balance. So I imagine, I'm not a part of his healthcare team, but I imagine his providers will try him on the chemotherapy. We'll see how he does. If he likes it, if he does well with it and tolerates it, then probably continue. But if not, if it's too taxing, because he's at stage 4, already advanced, there's the potential for palliative care, hospice care, and those type of things.
All right, well, good vibes being sent out, that is for sure.
He's getting a lot of support.
I love Alex.
Yeah. All right.
Thank
Alice,
you.
We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you so much.